Don't start to judge all your love experiences from how you feel only, knowing majorly that love is not just a feeling. Love is a feeling, but love is so much more than a feeling.
Calvary Greetings, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Rachel Biogene. I'm a YouTuber from Warri, Delta State, Nigeria. That was a mouthful. Anyway, I vlog about faith, business, lifestyle, and everything in between. If it's your first time of coming, welcome to my channel. I'm really glad that you're here. I hope that you stay by subscribing and also turning on your notification bell. And if it's not your first time, you must stay. You're the real MVP. Thank you for coming back, and I hope you keep coming back and back and back. Please don't forget to drag all your family members. So today we're going to be talking about something that is that's close to home. That's quite personal, yeah. And that I hope that you learn one or two things. Now, the truth is, the world has taught us what love should be like. I was going to say what love is, but of course it's a mirage. The world has shown us through movies, through books. I used to read a lot of Ali Queen novels. I think I read few Memes and Boons. Few. They were too graphic, so I didn't really read them. But I read Ali Queen romance a lot, and I read historical romance a lot. By the time the author is done describing how the girl feels for the guy and vice versa, man, it's so surreal. So the thing with that is, by the time you start to say you love somebody, you meet someone that you care about, because it doesn't feel the way Ali Queen romance felt, because you cannot explain the way the person moves their eyelid, turns their eyes, that their eyes is the color of the sky, and their hair, and when they, because you can't explain all of that, somehow it almost makes you feel like your own love is less. Now, a long time ago, I will not tell you the year, because I tell you the year, people would judge me and say that I've studied batting from a long time. But we all know that, but I'll still tell you the year. I had a boyfriend, yeah, and one day randomly, in the spirit of just gisting, I told him that we're not having sex, but we used to, just push out one or twos. But in spirit, I told him that whenever we kissed, probably, I used to feel a certain way, like I used to feel gengel. Now, gengel in my head was romance novel that I read. I used to feel the way the writer described the way that girl felt when they kissed. My stomach used to squeeze together. It's not like I have cancer. My kidneys are well, but it was good. Do you understand? So when I explained that to you, of course, also because of the way the world has it might not be romance novels he has read, but the world has found a way, sometimes subtly, to also describe what love should be. He also interpreted that to mean that I don't love him. For me at the time, I didn't think it was a matter of I don't love him. I just felt like it's something missing. But for him was I don't love him, but he didn't say anything. A few months down the line, we had an issue, and then he broke up. I was ready to move on. I was ready to forgive him. He did something. I was ready to move on, but he said no, he wanted to break up. So I felt like you did bad. You're still breaking up with me. Then I pressed for no. I think years after we remained friends, like we're family friends now. Years after, I called him and asked him how far. Why did we break up? And he now told me that. Remember that day you told me that whenever we kiss, you don't feel something. I felt like you didn't love me enough. Then when that other stuff now happened, and he said, okay, it's fine, we can move on. It was a confirmation that you didn't love me. I'm like, oh, okay, moved on. But I said that story to say that after that time, for a long time, I met really great people that I liked. Some I liked very well, some I just liked. But my point is, I always describe what I felt for them with that subconsciously. Funny enough, I always describe it using Ali Queen description of love, like how you feel. And by this, love is an action word. Love is also a feeling. So right now, I'm talking about the feeling part of love. We've been made, or rather, I used to think that you had to feel a certain way. If you didn't feel that way, that meant you didn't really love the person. And it took a lot, Holy Spirit being to drag down that thought, because, and this is how it started.
he asked me, who are the people that I love the most? I mean, the Holy Spirit. And this is like conversations of months and years together that I'm trying to talk about in 15 minutes. He asked me, who are the person that I love the most? And I said, I love my family, my mom, my dad, my sister, my sisters, my elder sister's children. I really love them. Like, they're people that I could give up my life for, literally. But the person that I even love the most is my younger sister. That girl has my moment button. I don't know. Like, and she's the most annoying person in this life. So that's the first question. The people I can say I love the most are my family members, especially my younger sister, Joy. Now, how do I feel about them? That's the next question. And I hope that you can also answer these questions for yourself. Truth is, I don't feel any mushy way for Joy. Actually, Joy annoys me. In fact, I save her name as mosquito on my phone. This is why. If Joy wants to disturb you or pester you for something, she behaves like a mosquito. You know how mosquito goes like... So sometimes like, Joy, stop talking. And Joy is persistent in pestering. That's one thing I know that she does. So I don't think of Joy and feel, oh, my stomach is turning, and I don't think that way. But I know for a truth that I love her unconditionally. So the next question became, if the people that I love the most do not make me feel like Harlequin romance novels and historical romance novels, why do I think all of a sudden I'll meet a man that I'm still even learning to love, and then I will start to feel like Harlequin romance? It doesn't just follow. Now, guys, if you are the kind of person that's a very mushy person, that if your mother calls you and you tell you she loves you, you cry, your mother buys you this thing. I want to say so. I know someone that if you show love to her, she will cry, like in any way. It gets her to really, that's how she is. I love you, you know that I love you, right? Okay. She would, oh, that's how she is. So of course, if she meets a man and, you know, the man is telling her sweet words and all of that, her feelings, her stomach will probably, that's why she cries. She'll get anxious, she'll have sweaty hands, her stomach will turn, you know, all of those things, it will happen. Because that's the way she shows love. And it did not start with man. It started with our family, our friends, our best friends, our loved ones. Yeah? So if that's who you are, then of course, when you meet a man, that would happen. But if you're not like that, if you are the person that in your house says, you guys can die for each other, you love yourself, but you've probably never told your mother, I love you. Your father has never said, in fact, it's not, you can't relate, but you know deep down that you love these people. Guess what? It might not, when you meet a lady or a guy that you care about, you might not feel that way. Love for you might mean that the feeling of love might not be that. Of course, you will get the palpitations that you have generally. You could feel funny, but it might not be as strong and as expressive as the romance novel people feel. And I'm here to tell you that that's okay. Don't start to judge all your love experiences from how you feel only, knowing majorly that love is not just a feeling. Love is a feeling, but love is so much more than a feeling. Don't let the word box you into thinking that you have to feel a certain way. You must check boxes. Shaking legs, check. Shaking hands, check. Turning stomach, check. Eye batting, check. No, it's not a matter of boxes to be checked. Love is as much in fact, it's not as much. It is more an action, a doing work than it is a feeling. So please don't be boxed up to thinking that love is a feeling. Do you understand? So some of the other things that over the years I've thought love is not also. I mean, I think this one is very popular. Love is not sex. I think that we all know that. I hope that you know that. So if you know it, I'm just here to reverberate it. Love is not sex. And if you're in a place right now where you think that, oh, this sex is so good and therefore you love this person, love is not sex. Repeat after me, love is not sex. Say it again. Love is not sex. I can hear you, Caris. Love is not sex. You're doing well. Okay. So guys, love is not sex. Love has never been sex. Adam did not have to sleep with Eve before he said, "Woo, bone on my bones, flesh on my flesh." No, he just saw her. Love is not sex. Love is not sex. Love can never be brought down to just sex. Now, sex when there's love involved is good, but I can't tell you that because I'm single and I've never had sex. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm really saying that sex when done in love, it can be very, very, it can be what it can, and you know what it can. Don't look at me like you don't know. But That's not what love is. That means love is more than sex. So if all you can hold to this person, the fact that the sex is good, it's not going to work. Pack a load and go, because love is not sex. All right, guys, this is another opinion that someone actually reminded me of, and it's so true. I don't even know why I forgot it. Love is not gifts. You cannot say someone loves you because they give you so much gift, so much expensive gift. And this is especially for you if one of your love languages is gifts. For me, for example, I love to be gifted, and I don't necessarily mean luxurious, expensive. Just the fact that, okay, you went through, you thought of me and then you got me a gift, it's a lot for me. So if you are in that place, love is not gifting. That the person spends, see, some people like to just spoil people. 1. 2, some people have money to just spoil people. They don't know what they're doing with the money. Some people grow up in a kind of environment where generosity is next to their nature. So they don't mind splurging all their money on you. Doesn't mean they love you. Now, all these things that I said, if you pick a part of them, they are what love is. But what I'm saying is on their own, that's not what love is. And it also, to flip it also, it doesn't mean someone is not buying you gifts. The person doesn't love you. It might be something you just have to have a conversation with. Do you understand, guys? So I'm saying don't hold on to any of these ideas, like hold on to it, only this one, and say this is what love is. No, love is not in the amount of gifts you are bought or how expensive the gifts are. The person could just be generous. The person could just be fond of you. The person could just want to, I don't know, it could just be a gifter. I also love to give gifts as much as I love to receive gifts. I remember one time I was in the bus. I was in probably 200 level, I can't remember. Then in Delta State, there was this long Udoga buses that was still working then from Warri to Ole. So I was going back to school coming from Warri, and I sat beside someone whose birthday was, I think, the next day. I wasn't trying to look into his phone. I just saw it. Someone wished him happy birthday on Facebook, and it was bold. So I'm like, oh, it was even an older man. So I'm like, oh, hi sir, it's your birthday. Happy birthday. I said, oh yeah, thank you, it was my birthday. So I said, oh, I don't have anything to give you. So I checked through my bag, and I had a very nice barrel. I almost always have nice barrels. Yeah, so I had a nice barrel, and I gave it to him. Oh, happy birthday, sir. And that was it. And we've been friends, in quotes, for years now, like years. I'm saying I used to be because it's been a while I actually took out time to gift people stuff. I should start it again. But I like to give gifts. Doesn't mean that I'm in love with you. So for example, if I find boy now in church, nice guy, and I'm here and I give you a gift, you might have to think that PR is crushing on me. It's a lie. I am not. And that's how it is for some people. So love is not really in the gifts. Do you guys understand? The last thing we're going to talk about is that love is not necessarily in when someone spends time with you. They could be jobless. They might not have something they're doing in their life, guys. So because he calls you all the time, or she calls you all the time, or every other time she's video calling you, why? It's part of what love is. I want to call the person I love, to see the person, check on them, how you doing, all of that. But that's not look, sometimes I also admit, I call the people I love out of boredom. Maybe I really don't want to do it's not because I don't have anything to do. I don't want to do the things I want to do. I want to just, behave anyhow at that point. I could call people that I love and I'm bored. Do you understand? So guys, that someone calls you consistently, calls you all the time, doesn't mean that they love you. It is a way to show love. Like I said, all of these things, if you put them together in bits, they are part of what love is. But if you hold them together and say this, no. And that someone doesn't call you all the time doesn't mean that they don't love you. If they don't call you at all, it's a problem. If they don't reach out to you at all, it's a problem. They're always calling you on WhatsApp. You need to have a conversation. But that they don't call you all the time. They try to call you, but not as much as you want. Have a conversation. Doesn't mean that they don't love you. But do you guys understand me? Thank you. But I'm going to just do a recap again and say what love is and what love is not. Rather, I said love is not mushy feeling and butterflies and anxiety. I said love is not sex. I said love is not gift. I said love is not consistent time and all of that. Now, love can be all of these things together, but love is not any of these things on its own. So guys, I hope that this helps you wherever you are right now, or it helps you talk to someone. There's someone you think needs to see this video. Please do well to share this video to them. Thank you for watching. If you haven't yet subscribed, What are you waiting for? Please subscribe, tell your neighbors about it, tell your friends about it. Thank you for watching Calvary Greetings Yo. Bye.